Welcome everybody to the 3L channel, where it's all about living, learning, and listening. If you're new here to the channel, my name is Chad. Welcome aboard. And those of you that are returning subscribers, thanks so much for tuning in, for your loyalty and support. Thank you so much for being here. Folks, listen. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. Angelina Jordan just dropped a brand new release entitled Seventh Heaven. So it's fresh on YouTube, and those of you that just came across my channel, okay, and you haven't seen AJ's official video of this yet, go there first, okay, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to her official YouTube channel as well if you're not familiar with her work. She's a young phenomenon who has just bursted out into the music industry since her time with America's Got Talent and Norway's Got Talent, and she is an up-and-coming artist who is completely out of this world. So without any further delay, I can't wait to jump into this and get started. Everybody's been anticipating, and what a great way to start off this weekend. Don't go anywhere.
To do about it. Don't give up, don't give up, 'cause it's right in front of your eyes. Seven on my shoulders falls heavy. Sometimes I feel all my dreams are slowly fading. I see myself in the mirror. I wanna love the person looking back at me. Powerful, gotta find the strength within me. Sometimes you look for a miracle, but there's nothing in you. Sometimes you have to let go and get lost in the moment. Sometimes you wanna be careless and let go of sadness. Seven on my shoulders. There is nothing to do about it. Life should be, live with her.
Okay, first off, folks, we're going to tackle the negative aspects first and then move on to the positive. And I know you guys, you Angie fans out there, you're like, negatives? There can't be anything negative. Well, it ended too fast for me, for my taste anyway. I was just getting into the groove. I was just getting into this, and it just like stopped. I mean, what was it, like 2 minutes and whatever seconds? I mean, that was quick. This is like a blink of an eye. Anyway, second thing is, after the video ended, and before I finished my editing, okay, I went over to check out the lyric because I think there was just 2 releases, okay? It was just this one here that I just reacted to and a lyric video as well. So I went out to check the lyric video, and it's not what she's saying, okay? At least it does not sound at all like, or make sense in the context of what she's saying. She's saying the word bitterness, and it's not even in the lyric video whatsoever. So nothing to do with AJ, okay? She has nothing to do with that. I'm just saying that it's going to throw a lot of people off, when it doesn't line up with the words that she's actually singing. And it's going to make the reactor's job a whole lot more difficult to analyze the lyrical content and give any type of interpretation to the song when it's not even correct. So that would be my second negative thing that I've found. So that being said, I would encourage my viewers, when you go out to other content creator reaction personalities and request this release, that you will request the version that I just reacted to rather than the lyric video. I would, when you put your request in the comment section or however you decide to reach out to the reactor, I encourage you to ask them to do this version here, because the lyric video definitely has some discrepancy with the words that are actually coming out of her mouth. So I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just, my advice, I'm encouraging you guys to do that. So anyway, moving on. Okay, so Angie has definitely not strayed away from the blues, jazzy, smoky voice that we've all grown to love, and that's such a good thing. You never know what an up-and-coming singer, how they transition. We've seen so many that started out strong and then just, totally took a 180-degree turn in a different direction, throwing their fans completely for a loop. But we can see here AJ is definitely sticking with her distinct style. This is a very catchy piece too, a tune that can easily get stuck in your head. And moving on to the lyrical content, okay, so my interpretation, you could disagree with me, other reactors might have a different take as well. It's just been released, so it's going to be interesting to see how these different interpretations that are going to be floating around since she dropped this video. But my personal take on it is that growing professionally as an artist, she is navigating not only life, but navigating her way, in this industry. And it seems to me that what she's trying to convey here is the fact that she can't keep looking back over her shoulder. The point is to go through life looking forward and trying to move forward, and you can't do that when you've got your eyes in the rear view mirror. There's a lot of things that can weigh heavily on you if you dwell on them, especially things in your past. Another thing she was talking about is the fact that, when she looks in the mirror, she wants to love the person that's looking back at her. In other words, she doesn't want to be disappointed in herself because of certain choices or decisions that she has made or may make. So when you're just moving along so fast in the fast lane as a public figure, it can be difficult to navigate your way. Especially when all eyes are upon you. You have a following now, increased audience, popularity, influence, and all these things at such a young age. It's very difficult. That's why you need a lot of guidance. You need a lot of mentorship. You need a lot of advice, especially from family and friends and relatives and people who love you and can steer you in the right direction. She's still very young. She is maturing, there's no doubt about that, but she's still at a very young age to be experiencing all these things. So that's just my personal take on it. Thank you so much for this request. I know a lot of people have been, putting that out there. Hey, AJ's got a new release. AJ's got a new release. And I appreciate that, keeping me on my toes. Thanks so much for that. Hope this reaction video finds you well. I hope that you enjoyed it. Enjoy browsing other channels and see what their takes are on it too. I know that's kind of a fun thing to do. Take care, folks, and just remember one thing: talking is not always teaching, but when you're listening, you're always learning. Take care.